So Huskies, all of us at leadership are excited to announce President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris's win. We are so excited for them, and we can't wait to see what they have in store for us. We want to give a special thanks to our teachers, faculty, staff, parents, anyone in our community that went out and voted and made sure that their voices were heard. This was an election of the people, and our people in our community, we all stood together and we see the results. We want to give a special congratulations to Vice President-elect Harris for her historic win, because it's not only a win for democracy, but it is a win for women everywhere. And we hope that this is an encouraging moment for all of our youth, especially our young girls and young women that are at our school. Anything is possible, and go Huskies.
So today I'm going to be showing you how to reset your LAUSD account password. So you want to go into Schoology, you want to click on Students, you want to pick your account, and then sometimes when you try to put your password in, it'll say you need a reset or your password has expired for some reason. In that case, you want to open up a new tab. You want to go to LAUSD password reset, or you could go to mylogin.lausd.net and you want to click on reset password, and then you could click either of these options. Then you just agree to the terms and conditions. Then you will put your email address in the first box. Then you will put your birth date, but don't forget to put the slashes like I did. Then you want to go ahead and put your district ID, which could be found on your ID, but if you don't have it, you can ask your teacher for it, or you could contact your counselor or someone for it. Or you could put in your student PIN, which is four digits, and you could also contact your teacher for that, or a counselor, who should be able to give it to you. After that, you put next, and you should be good.
Hello Huskies, so our sports for the 2020-2021 school year are starting up. Our first season will consist of football, cheer, track, and boys and girls volleyball. So just make sure that you're getting your physicals updated, that you're getting your athletic clearance filled out with your insurance card on athletic clearance. To fill that out, you just need to go to athleticclearance.com and you will be ready to start conditioning. For conditioning, this year it's going to work a little differently. You're going to be put in a pod with 10 to 12 people, and you'll stay with that pod just to minimize the risk of anyone getting COVID-19. There are some important updates that are happening, like your pod assignment that will be in the 2020 0C Athletics Schoology group. So if you want to join that Schoology group, if you're not so sure about athletics, you can still join. The code for that is FDKNKMN3TZ953. And that is the code for the athletics group on Schoology, and it is run by Mr. Cepeda, which is the DRLC principal. So if you need any updates, just join it. It's for everyone, athlete or anyone that is considering being an athlete. So feel free to join. The coaches for this year are basically the same ones for last year. For cheer, we do have Coach Norman. For football, Coach Perez. For track, Coach Aguilar. And for girls volleyball, we have Coach Hernandez. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to leadership, or feel free to reach out to our athletic director, Ms. Tracy Conti. And go Huskies!
For this month's teacher interview, we have Mr. Hernandez.
Hey everyone.
Our first question is, how has your life changed since COVID?
The main thing, of course, is teaching from home and having to adjust to that, and I guess the change in routine. I try to keep a regular routine. I try to still wake up at the same time and kind of like do the same things. And I guess one thing that has affected me in a sense, I guess positively, is that I've definitely thought about like how I'm using my time now. For one thing, I don't have to drive, so I save 2 hours basically, so I've used that time to definitely be aware of like the food that I'm eating, of like trying to eat healthy and not be in a rush. Also like using that time to exercise, which I've been doing more, and on the recent weeks I haven't really been doing it, so I'm definitely kind of like balancing that out. But I guess those are some positive things you can think about for this whole situation. But it's also not all been, positive type of things. There's definitely a lot of concern that I have for, family members and friends, people I care about. And of course, all my classes and stuff. I'm just hoping that everybody's doing all right. I hope that when we look back on this, like, we see that we, persevered and we stayed positive and we got through everything. So, yeah, I guess that's how it's affected my life. Definitely changed my perspective. I'm not going to take for granted the times when I can, hang out with friends and go places.
The next question is, what do you find most frustrating about teaching virtually, and how do you overcome it?
In terms of online teaching, I know for me it's like just the lack of interaction. At the end of the day, we're talking to a screen, and it's not the same experience as if we were in person. So I think for me that's the most frustrating. I really wish we could be in person, but of course, that's not going to be the plan until we can make sure it's safe for everyone. Like, that's the main priority. So, for the time being, it is a little frustrating to have to teach and for you all to learn online. But I think something I always tell my students is that like we're trying to make the best of it, right? It's not the perfect situation, and it's not the most ideal, but we are trying to make the best of it. So, how do I overcome it? I guess I try to have people either put their videos on or at least have a picture of themselves, so I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. But according to some people, they tell me,
Mr. You look like you're talking to himself.
So, I don't know. I mean, it's a work in progress.
The next question is, if you had a magic wand, what problem in the world would you solve and why?
The immediate thing I think about is like the resources that we have or that we don't have, actually. I think at this point, it's pretty clear that something like having a strong internet connection and having like a device to connect to the internet is standard at this point, right? It should be like electricity and water and gas, like those utilities. Internet should be like that too. It shouldn't be something that we have to really like struggle and fight for just to get. I feel like at this point, if we want to connect with the world, we should have, like, everybody deserves to have a strong internet connection and a device. I think that would kind of help help mitigate a lot of the problems that we do have.
Last question is, what goals do you have for the next 5 years?
I definitely want to, be a good teacher in 5 years. Hopefully by that point I've improved and I've gotten better and things like that. I mean, I basically started this when I started in the classroom when I was 22, but I started like officially when I was 23. So I remember at that point I was always telling myself like, yo, you know what? Give me like 2-3 years, try to get better. And at this point, I'm 25. So by the time I'm 30, I would hope that I'm a pretty good teacher and I have things that are kind of like settled in and have more of a routine and an expectation of what I can do. And I think I'll get there. Shout out to the math department for always helping me out. Mr. Klaus, Ms. Lara, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Salazar. They're definitely helping me get there, and I really appreciate the fact that I get to work with them, and they've helped my overall teaching experience. I think I've definitely been a better person for knowing them. So on a personal note, I guess in 5 years I definitely want to be in a position where I can take care of my family, take care of my parents. Fortunately, I do have the opportunity still to teach online, right? So I can, support them still. And I guess just overall be better. I think at this point I've kind of come to the idea where like, I'm not a perfect person, right? I make mistakes and a lot of times where I'll fail, but I think the main thing I try to keep in mind, for the next 5 years and moving forward is to try to do a little better every day.
It's ready.
Girls, hurry up.
Bye. I don't have nothing to be thankful for.
Coming! We're recording in 3, 2, 1.
I'm thankful for my life.
I'm very thankful for my family.
What I'm very thankful for is having my own room and my own privacy.
I'm thankful for my family and their health.
I am thankful for my health.
I'm grateful for my friends.
I'm thankful for my friends and my family.
Hi, I'm Samora and I'm thankful for all my friends and all of my family.
I am grateful for my family.
What I'm most thankful for is having my family with me one more year.
Hey guys, my name is Ashley Lopez and I'm thankful for family, friends, and for life.
I'm thankful for my family and my health.
I'm thankful for everyone who opens their mouths or responds in chat in my classes. They might not be entirely relevant to the material, but it lets me know that you're alive. So thank you.
I am grateful for working with the kindest and most respectful students in LAUSD.
I'm really thankful for my dog Mumble. I've had him for almost 10 years now, and he's been with me through a lot, so I really appreciate it.
I'm grateful to still be working and to be working with good teams, so the math department and all the committees I'm on. I really feel like everybody is coming together to do the best that we can. I'm also grateful for all of my students. I'm really glad to still be in contact with everybody.
Coach Aguilar here. I'm thankful for my family, friends, and my health.
Greetings, PACS community. I'm Dr. Odyssey. Just like to communicate to you all how grateful I am for each and every one of you. Particularly grateful for all of my students who have shown great resolve, commitment to your education in light of these challenging times. You all inspire me. Thank you.